friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today we are going to be doing a creative journal Dutch door setup, and we're going to be using my brand new tapes. These arrived to my shop on August 20th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So make sure you set your alarms if you want to grab them. I also have coordinating stickers coming out, so we are going to use some of those. And before we get into that, I just wanted to show you some really quick waterfall tabs that I created using this set so you can see what the set looks like and all of that. So this is one of my little experimentation notebooks. So I went ahead and did some waterfall tabs, and I did this in a vertical layout, and I'm going to be posting it over on Instagram and TikTok. I'll try to remember to post it here too, but I try not to post 2 things a day on YouTube, so it'll come on a different day if I post it. But this is the new set. I love it. There are 3 50mm tapes, and each one has a coordinating plaid to go with it. These are hand-drawn florals, super fun, and I created the plaids as well. So I love how these came together. If you want a little tutorial on these waterfall tabs, make sure you take a look for the short video that should be posted around the same time as this video to just get a quick tutorial on this. All right, so this one is in a small notebook, of course. We're gonna do a larger notebook today. This is my new creative journal. I haven't started writing in it yet, but I have started decorating it. This was the first spread using my new apple orchard theme. These are also hand-drawn tapes. These tapes are all from Planything, if you're interested. I absolutely love that script tape. I think it was part of one of the subscription kits, perhaps. But we are gonna get started on the next one, and I just need to decide which tapes I'm going to use. My absolute favorite are these. So I might do this because they're my absolute favorite. We're only going to do a couple of pages in this one to show you how simple it can be, because these all come separately in these 2 packs, or you can buy the whole bundle. So I wanted to make sure everyone could get exactly what they want. So if there's one specific tape you love, you can just grab the 2-pack. So we're going to use this one today. And because this is a large journal, I think I might need 2 sets of this to use, but this is what the 4-pack of stickers looks like. It comes all together. There's 1 page with all the designs, and then 1 page per flower type. So today we're going to be using these ones. These are mirror imaged 4 Dutch doors. We can grab these ones, and then I already opened up this one, so I think we'll probably use these as well. But let's go ahead and get started and show you how easy it can be to create a fun set of Dutch doors here. We're gonna have plaid, then flowers, then the flower tape. Yes, okay. So that means 1, 2 actual Dutch doors, and this one goes along the back. Because it's so nice and big, this is 50mm. Each tape is 10 meters of tape, by the way. So it's 50mm wide, which is nice and thick. And I always make this mistake. I always trim this first. Don't. Because that way you can see exactly where this one ends while you start setting this up. Okay, and we have all of these. So we're just gonna start putting them down like this, and I'm hoping this amount will go all the way down the page so that this one will fit on the back side. So we'll see. And I don't want it to go exactly in a line, so I'm going to angle it a little bit, and I do want them to have some color variation, so that's why I did the 2 reds in a row and so on. Okay, this I think is gonna work really well. Okay, that was like almost perfect. So 2 sets fits a full B5 notebook all the way down. Good to know. Okay, so I have scraps all over this from previously. Whoops. And we are gonna go ahead and cut this using my Gyro Cut. This is the Gyro Cut Pro. I did find that you can get the Gyro Cut Pro with one blade for about the same price as the regular Gyro Cut, and I do find it cuts better than the regular Gyro Cut. But if you want it to be interchangeable and switch out your blades, then you will need to grab the more expensive one. It's about double the cost, but you get 3 different blades that you can just use a pair of pliers and pull it out, carefully of course, and then swap out those blades for deep cuts or more shallow cuts and so on. Basically the blades angle, they have the standard one, a 30-degree one, and a 45-degree angle. So that's really interesting. All right, easy peasy. And now we are just gonna try to put this down. So just going like that. I'm gonna follow the same colors, I think, just because I thought it was a nice variety, but these are circular, so it should be really easy to just layer them over like this. I'm trying really hard with my sticker designs to make it so they're things that I can make easy for you guys if you want to experiment with Dutch doors. Of course, if you don't care about Dutch doors and just want to use it in your planner or on a single page in your journal, they'll also work just fine. Okay, so this should make for a really easy but fun little floral Dutch door here. And there we go. We'll just trim off these. And now we're gonna do the plaid with it. This one's my favorite of the plaid tapes. I love the maroon and pink kind of vibes. I think it looks really cool. I shouldn't have trimmed those yet. See, made that mistake. Okay, so where are the edge of the florals? We're gonna go right here and then double check. Good thing about washi tape is that it's easy to pull up without messing up your page typically. Yeah, I think that's fine. Is it pretty straight though? We're just gonna make sure it's straight all the way down. All right. This is fun, you guys. I think we might, since we have a few more stickers of this, I wonder what I should do with them. Maybe I should put a window in. Let's think about that. Let me just finish cutting this and then do the big thick tape over on the other side and then see where that gets us. Okay, I didn't do a great job trimming here. It's easier to trim these long ones with bigger scissors. Mine are just probably over on my other craft table because I was organizing all these tapes. Okay, let's just trim this while we're here. We're also going to use some jewel tone boxes to add some boxes to this spread. Well, that was a beautiful cut there. Okay, let's just try to salvage that a little bit. All right. So one thing I like to do when it's just these waterfall tabs is use my corner punch, but only after I've put the tape on the back side. You don't need a corner punch, you don't need to trim them. I just like the look of it because all the pages are rounded, you know, over here. So it just is nice, I think. But is it a necessity? No. I'm sorry guys, I'm doing my best at getting this in the camera. I know I'm not perfect at it. If I zoom in too far, people can't see the whole thing, and if I zoom out too far, they can't see anything, and I am doing my best trying to get this on screen and visible. I check every few minutes and try to adjust, but sometimes that means something will be missing from the screen for a little while. Okay, so this, we have a little bit extra, so we're gonna put down one of these right next to it too. Oh, that's so cute. Another thing I've liked recently that I might do here, yeah, I think we're gonna do it, is using these really thin whiteboard tapes that I found. I got them on Amazon. I'm sure there are washi tapes that thin. It was just a large pack of very, very skinny tape. And I've been using that when I have especially decorative things. These are very decorative tapes. And I just use it kind of as a border to help pull everything together. So let's see how that looks. So the whiteboard tape comes in a huge set like this. Black is going to be the way to go on this spread because these are primary colors otherwise, pretty much. But what I was doing with my patron spreads, which you will see in the next week or so, I was putting them like this with a little gap, and I thought it looked so cute. So I'm gonna do that in mine too, because I can, and I really should enjoy my own journal all the way. And I think this is just gonna be like that little finishing touch that pulls it together on the Dutch door parts. I don't think we need to do it on the one with the flowers because that's like a bumpy line. But on all these ones that just have tape, I think it's gonna pull it together just a little bit more. On one of the pages on one of the patron spreads, I also used it horizontally, and that looked cool too. Okay. Now the question is, now that I'm looking at this, do I want to do that right here too? I think so, because I like, you guys know I like things being symmetrical when I'm making these Dutch doors. I think it pulls it all together just a little bit. And so we're gonna do that here so that it's just even. Okay. So you could leave it at that and just have free writing space, or if you're like an author but you want like a really cute notebook to write in, just leave yourself it like this. That would be super cool. But we have these stickers. Do we want a little window in here? Do we want a window? I don't know if we want a window. I do want some boxes though. Let's put in some boxes. No windows, just boxes, and then we'll add in one extra floral sticker per page. This is Kell of a Plan jewel tone boxes. A ton of different sticker shops have come out with jewel tone boxes, so pick your favorite. There are a lot of them. I like this color with it. It kind of matches this deep color. So let's go with that. And the biggest one we're gonna put back here. You guys know I love to layer boxes. I'm not sure if I have enough for layering, so I'm gonna put down one per page for now and then come back. Oh, that was not straight at all. Luckily, Kell of a Plan stickers usually lift up pretty easy too. I don't have many tearing issues from those. Okay, we skipped a page. We have another large box, so we'll put that one here. Let's do this one here. Okay. We have lots and lots of space in this spread, which I love. This is This is new for me, guys. This is a B5, and my normal journal size is an A5, which is this big. So I have a lot more space to work with. My Dutch doors and my how I journal are probably going to evolve over the next few months as I play with this. So just be prepared. I'm excited. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of this. I know this is for like a monthly spread, so I'm just gonna do like that on both of these ones over here. Oh my gosh. Why did I line that up perfectly with the other one? That's not what I want. I like offsetting them. See, comes up nice and easy. You do have to be a little careful as you're picking it up over the edge of the sticker. One tip is to pull from inside rather from outside. If you're pulling from outside, you're gonna lift up the edge here and rip the sticker. I know this, I've done this. So just be prepared for that if you pull the wrong way if you're trying to lift up a sticker. Let's put this one like this. And this one deserves like that. But again, that's not quite straight. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, and then I think a few of them can have an extra box. We have a lot more space than I'm used to, so extra boxes honestly does help. Just to add some visual interest and change things up and make it a little different. There, okay. Now we have a few of these florals left. So let's put one per page. And like the florals are over here, so I put it on this one. The florals are over here, so we're gonna put one over here. And then the florals are on both on this one. So we're gonna put it here because this is a nice gap to fill. Okay. And then just because we can, I've been having a lot of fun with this tape, I think we might add a couple of little, let's see what we think. Would that add to it or not? Like coming through here and then just cutting off at the edge. I don't think so. Fun idea, but not for this spread. Okay. So this is the final spread. My goal is to make the Dutch doors as easy for you as possible with these stickers and tapes. So a reminder, this all releases on August 20th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So make sure you set those alarms to go shop if you want to grab them. Fall releases typically do go pretty quickly in my experience. This is my first set of fall stuff, so I have no clue how it's going to go. But from other brands, I know fall typically goes. So just set those alarms if you want to grab it. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. Bye.